A couple of about 2 years ago. Yeah, about 2 years ago, we got a chance to interview John Romita Jr. That was a big deal for me, and it was clearly a big deal for a lot of people because they just wanted insight into this guy's amazing career. Romita's worked for Marvel, he's worked for DC, but he's predominantly worked for Marvel, and that's part of a legacy because his father also worked at Marvel, not just as an artist, but an art director and more. So it turns out that after a short stint, compared to his Marvel stint at DC, Romita is back. He's going back to Marvel Comics. And so John Romita Jr. is making the return to the House of Ideas. Starting this July, Romita will enter the Marvel Universe once again to draw some of Marvel's most iconic characters and titles. After beginning his career at Marvel decades ago, Romita's art styles continue to be one of the most recognizable and respected in the comic book industry. So stay tuned for more information on John Romita Jr. You can stay tuned to Previews World, of course, and to find out what book he's working on, because they haven't announced that yet. But it's coming down the pipe, so definitely keep an eye on that. I'm going to be honest. If it's a Romita piece, if Romita working on something, it's probably going to be a big book. He only does the big stuff these days. So definitely keep an eye on that because it's really cool. Yeah, I saw some haters in the comments section too, which is kind of weird. It's like you said, Ashton. Why do we hate fun, right?
Oh my God, just let someone be excited about one thing.
And I understand that not everybody's art style is for everybody. You know what I mean? But Romita's one of those guys, technically, and I'm not even talking about just flashy, right? Although he can do that, but technically he's amazing. He's an amazing artist. So so haters, be quiet, guys. If you don't like it, turn the page.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. I just wanted to pop in here real quick and just purely out of speculation, what do you think his title could be if you were a guessing man?
Oh man. You know what? At this point, I would probably say,
because just to throw it out there, Marvel's had a whole bunch of events going on, with the X-Men storyline. I forget what the hell was it? The Dawn of X.
Dawn of X. Yeah.
All that. So there's that, and then they also just recently, I think as of today, are finishing up King in Black, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I personally think that maybe something that he's going to be working on could be dovetailing off of one of those titles. I'm not sure if that's the case. I have no, informed opinion on this. I just didn't know if you had any insight of what you thought he might be working on.
I'm gonna, actually, you kind of beat me to that. I was actually, you put me on the spot, but I was gonna say it probably is going to be something that is not entirely familiar to audiences. I think that it's, like you said, I think it's going to be an offshoot of an event. And that's going to get the wheels turning. The event itself is going to get the wheels turning on whatever he works on next. But really, it's sky's the limit, right? Because he's done everything. He did Captain America, Rick Remender. He's done X-Men with Chris Claremont, Scott Lobdell, Fabian Nicieza. He's done stuff with Mark Miller. He's done everything. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on that. I'm actually curious because I like John Romita. I think his art is cool, and it kind of gives me the warm and fuzzy nostalgic feeling when I read his stuff. So I'm all for it.
Don't forget that you can catch Previews World Weekly streaming live every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific at Previews World on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.